Tweet out the link. All right. This is round 3. I've asked the jury questions about the game, and they give me answers. Blah blah. You'll answer A and B. The person with the most points will win the final head of household.
Yeah, you sound so excited.
I just woke up. Can you give me a break? Sit up till like 3 or 4 hours of sleep. Okay, so do you have a piece of paper and all that good stuff? Okay, oh, pretty, yeah. All right, so yeah, we'll do the same thing as when we did the other one. I'll ask for answers when I say answers, don't show it, just hold it down, and then no, just show it. When I say answers, just show your answers right when I say, okay?
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay. Trevor said the moment that annoyed him the most was A, Brandon knocking me out in every competition he could. B, when the saboteur vetoes were used and my noms changed. Answers? A. You guys are both correct.
Are people watching?
I don't know. Oh yeah, four loyal viewers. Question number 2. Colin said the biggest filler was A, Maddie, B, Preston. Answers?
Rude.
The answer is B, Preston. Mike, 2, Kelly, 1. Question
To me, that's a compliment.
number 3. Maddie said the person not in the final 3 that deserves to be there the most is A, Jake, B, Brandon.
Who said this?
Maddie.
Okay.
Whoa. Okay, answer this again.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, the answer is B. You're both wrong.
What?
Well, I knew I know she like loves Jake, so.
Yeah, that's why I said Jake.
Yeah, that's why I put Jake. Adam said the best part of the season was when A, you morons evicted me. B, Trevor winning HOH after I was evicted. Okay. Answers? The answer is A. Kelly gets the points. It's 2-2. Jordan said if she could change one thing in the game, it would be A, getting so attached to Adam, or B, would have never trusted Amber again. Okay. Answers? What did you guys both B?
I said
Yeah.
B.
Okay, the answer is B. You're both right. 3-3. Austin said his greatest accomplishment was A, being nominated 5 times but only making it to eviction once. B, getting taken off the block 3 different times by Mike himself and the XXL veto. Okay, answers. The answer is A. Mike, you have won round 3.
What?
Lauren did not submit a question.
Congrats, Mike.
Congratulations.
Wait, I won?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
For
am I really in and out? Wait, Brandon and Trevor didn't?
what? I said Brandon and Trevor's, didn't I?
Oh, I can't hear. It's cutting in and out.
Yeah, I had 7 questions. The only person that didn't submit was Lauren.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, I finally won one of these.
you have a few minutes to make your decision.
Press the left.
Yeah, I don't have my graphics because I'm on Tier's laptop, so.
Okay, that's fine.
They are.
No. Ten viewers watching right now. Now 8. You said something. How many minutes do you think you need, Mike?
Just one more. Okay.
All right, Mike, go ahead and make your decision. Who will be sitting with you in the final 2?
All right. Ugh, I really wish that I didn't have to do this. I've had final twos with Preston and Kelly for a long time, but I had one with one person first, so I have to take them. I vote to evict Preston.
All right, Preston. He left. Preston, you have been evicted from the DDBB house. Congratulations, final two, Kelly and
We
Mike.
did it. I wish I could be more excited, but I feel like shit.
Kind of saboteurs. Made it to the end. Okay. I'm gonna have a jury come in if everybody's around, which I doubt.
Whew. Oh my god. I did not expect that. I really did not.
What?
I didn't expect you to take me. I was so nervous. I'm like, he's gonna evict me.
Were you gonna evict me?
No, it was
Okay, then.
not. And I was waiting for you to like message me and be like, I'm evicting you, kind of like how I did all season.
Yeah, no, I wasn't even gonna try that because you would have flipped out.
Yeah.
Because I'm not cruel.
Hey guys,
Hey, Maddie.
congrats on final two.
Thank
Thank
you.
Are we doing questions like one by one, or everybody? Oh, everybody's just joining.
This last one.
Oh my god. I'm nervous about the jury questions.
Holla.
Hi.
Congrats, bitches.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Who all do you think is not gonna come?
Are they all gonna vote?
Just give them a sec.
I hope the whole jury makes it. Hello?
I guess we could get started with the jury questions. I'll call you and you can ask Mike and Kelly a question. So, Maddie, you ready? Do you have a question?
Yep.
Oh, Kelly just left.
Oh, okay, let's wait for her for a minute.
I'm sorry if that's really loud. I'll try and mute myself next time.
Okay, go ahead, Maddie.
Okay, well, congrats to both of you for getting this far. My question for both of you, I don't know who wants to go first, but my question for both of you is, what was the biggest move that you made this season and why should I vote for you? I guess Mike can go first.
I think my biggest move probably was I had a lot of small moves that kept propelling me forward, but I think the one that benefited my game the most was when I got the votes to evict Adam at Final Six. Just because that after he was gone, I felt like each person wanted me to at least make it to Final Four. So I feel like with getting him out of the game, that I didn't even have to worry at Final Five, and it came true because at Final Five I was kept 2-0 on the block.
Okay.
I think my biggest move this season was evicting Amber. Amber was close to a lot of people in the game. She was close to Austin. She was close to Mike. She was close to Trevor, and she also was close to me. So I knew that had she not have gone when she left, she would have been harder to get out later on down the road.
Okay.
Satisfied?
Hmm?
Satisfied with those answers, Maddie?
Yep.
All right. Adam?
Uh-oh, skip me. I'm not prepared.
Jordan?
Where's
Uh,
Where's Colin? Where's Brandon?
oh, there's Jordan. Okay.
I don't have a question for Mike, but I do have one for Kelly.
Hi.
Hi, congratulations.
Thank you.
You?
Okay, so Kelly,
Hi.
how did trying to convince me that Adam and Trevor voted me out benefit your game?
I don't. Are you talking about like the pressure cooker?
No, well, yeah, the pressure cooker and in general, because you basically lied to me and said I had your vote to say.
Okay, like the pressure cooker. That was like me just joking around because like I didn't talk to you personally about it. But like I did lie to you. Which sucks because you were my partner in the beginning of the game. But as the game went on, I noticed that you were with Trevor and Adam. And at the same time, I was trying to play this social game where I wanted to be with Trevor and Adam. So I just figured like you getting evicted and like being voted out would benefit my game. So I can be like their new third person because Amber was gone. I knew Trevor trusted her, and I knew that they had trust in you guys. So I wanted to be the girl that was with Trevor and Adam. So that's like why I evicted you. But I'm sorry for lying about it.
Okay.
Okay, Austin?
I had a question for Mike and totally forgot it. If I remember it, I'll get back to it. But I do have a question for Kelly.
Hi.
If you would have won the Final Five veto, would you have used it, or would you have kept it the same to get me out again?
I would have definitely used the veto. I was annoyed that like you guys didn't listen to me by evicting Trevor instead of Adam. Like I knew that Trevor would have dominated the competition. Like I told you and Mike, I'm like, he told me he has notes, he's studied, he's gonna be so prepared, and like you guys didn't listen to me. So when we lost the HOH, like I definitely wanted the veto to be used. Trevor had told me like on the side that I wasn't gonna go up. So if you or Mike won the veto and Preston went up, Preston would have went home. And the final four would have been us four, and I think that still would have benefited me getting into the final three and possibly the final two.
Okay, that kind of answered my second question I had for you. If the final two that we had from week 3 was going to be, like you wanted that over you and Mike.
As the game went on, like there was a time like final five, like where I was thinking about evicting Mike, and I told Mike that because like I just felt like I had a better chance at getting to the final two with you. But I think if it came down to like me choosing between you and Mike, I think I would have chosen to take Mike in the end instead of you.
Okay,
Just being honest.
that's okay. I actually do have a question for Mike. Was you not winning competitions a new strategy, or was it something that you just weren't able to do this game?
I can win competition if I need to, but a lot of the time this game, I didn't have to win, and if I did win, it would be bad for me. An example would be when Trevor was on the block and it was the Greedy Bitches one. I submitted a second late because I didn't want that pressure on me to have to use it on Trevor because I wanted him to stay, but I didn't want you guys off by saving Trevor. And then the next week when I helped you win the veto, I left myself vulnerable because I didn't want to win, but I wanted you to stay. So I had to throw competition to get things to go how I wanted, because if I had won them, I could have screwed my game over.
Perfect.
Okay, Adam, you ready?
Okay, yeah, I guess I'll go ahead. I just want to say congratulations, obviously, to both of you.
Thank
I think
you.
you both played a pretty good game. Obviously, you're both saboteurs. I don't know. I'm having a hard time decide who I'm actually going to vote for because I think you both played very similar to each other. So I guess the question I'm going to ask might help me decide. It may not. But I'm just kind of curious to who your legitimate alliance was. Like, who was your real file? To each of you, who was your final two person that you wanted to go to the end with?
Who do you
Uh,
want to?
Mine, like coming in as a saboteur, with Mike, like I definitely wanted my final two to be Mike.
So you were final two from the beginning? You and
Yeah,
Mike?
my final two from the beginning was Mike.
Okay.
Mine was also Kelly, and I tried not to make those kinds of deals, like long-term deals with people, because I didn't want to have to break them. The only other final two that I made the whole season was when Preston asked me for a final two, and so I agreed, and I knew that I would have to break it if it came down to it, if it was me, Preston, and Kelly in the end. And so yeah, Kelly was my final two, but I had one other one that I unfortunately had to break.
Well, you can't have two final two.
That's
Two legitimate final twos,
But
anyways.
again, you can't like reject a final two. So I understand.
So Mike, basically you lied to Preston, and I guess Kelly, you lied to
Yeah.
Austin.
I lied to Austin and you. But like me lying, like I definitely had like a strong connection with you, and I definitely had a strong connection with Austin.
But it was a fake connection, right?
It wasn't a fake connection. Like I was just playing the game. Like
I know.
had it come down to it, like I figured Austin would take me, and like had I cut Trevor and like Trevor been out the game, I feel like he would have taken me as well.
Okay. That's fair enough. Kind of
Yeah.
feel bad for Preston, but I guess that's the way it goes.
Was that it?
Did everyone ask? Did Trevor ask a question? I
No,
wasn't.
was that your question?
Oh, can I keep asking questions or? No, I'm just kidding. No, that's it.
Okay, go ahead, Trevor.
Oh God. I don't really have I didn't think of this shit beforehand. I definitely thought it was gonna be one of you with Preston. Like I'm kinda just continuously shocked here. That's for sure. I guess I'll ask like a few things on my mind. So first thing is for both of you, throughout the game, I feel like you both kind of came to me and Adam and were like, "Oh, we're gonna save you, or we're gonna keep Adam, or this or that." Were you actually doing that, or was it just to like be nice or lying to me from the start?
For me, I definitely wanted to be like with you guys. Like I saw you guys as a strong duo, and I kind of wanted to be the third person, like playing all sides. Like I was making sure I was covered in each and every single bases. You and I kind of talked about it in Final Four. We just had like a disconnection, and I have no idea why. I just always thought you were closer to Mike because of like the RBB alliance that I always assumed, and like just like I just felt like you were closer to Mike. That's why I kind of built like a closer connection with Adam instead of you. But like I wasn't lying to you. Like every time I saved you, like I definitely wanted to save you.
That makes sense. Okay.
For me, I didn't want to be your third wheel. I just wanted you guys as my meat shields because I knew that I was a big threat. So I was like, well, here's this unbreakable duo. Let me keep them around so that they're split before I am. Um, I didn't lie to you about keeping you when we kept you. I did lie to Adam, though, obviously, since he used the spare veto or the whatever veto he had. But no, I wanted to keep you around because I wanted a bigger threat than me, so that people would try to beat you instead of me.
Was there any way for either of you that it could have actually worked and I could have actually been a part of something true with either of you? Or was it just kind of like fucked from the beginning? Like, you know what I mean?
For me, like once Adam left and like you like offered me like this final two and like like us getting to the end, I felt like it was real, but like what and I get that you were playing the game as well. Um like you aligning with Trevor and with Mike and Preston, to get to the final three, that's just what blew me off and I'm like, he's playing an amazing game. He's gonna be hard to beat in the final HOH. That's why I had to cut you, but because like yeah, that's it.
Okay. Would you say that was your move or Mike's move?
Me evicting you?
Yeah.
It was my decision. I mean, like Mike wanted you to be evicted, but at the end of the day, like had I wanted to slide into the final two easily, you and Mike would have both taken me in the end.
Yeah.
So it was ultimately my decision.
I'm sorry for all the shit I said to you because I know I was pretty fucking mean. And
No.
you proved me wrong here because I thought Mike was taking Preston. Like, no, I totally just thought
Yeah.
that. I did.
Yeah.
But you knew your shit. You did.
Yeah.
So, Mike, I was gonna ask you, why do you get so pissed off when I say it's just a game? Why is this more than a game to you?
I don't like when people say that because I think that it's a dumb excuse.
But isn't this just a game?
Yeah, it is, but I don't know. I just don't like it when people say, "Oh, don't take it personally. It's just a game."
Okay. No specific reason or anything?
I just don't like it. It's like a cop-out. Like, oh, it's just a game. Just no, tell me like, what you want.
Okay.
Like, I didn't, like, at Final Four, when I wanted you to leave, I didn't say, oh, it's just a game. I was like, well, I want you to leave. Like, I need you to leave so that I can win.
Did you think I actually wanted you out at any point in Final Five?
No. But I just didn't want to be on the block.
Yeah. I had to make you sweat at, like, no one else did. So, like, come on. Had to try, Okay, yeah, I'm good, though. That's all I have.
And, well, Kelly answered your question before, if you were true from the start. I don't think that you were, but, like, I told you that you put yourself in that position, kind of. Like, it was almost like you wanted it to be you against everybody, and it worked because the jury, I felt, was rooting for you, and that's why I wanted you to go so bad. But if you had saved me, then I don't think that I would have evicted you at Final Four. I would have let Kelly go for even suggesting that she wanted to evict me.
I would have, like, if I stayed off the block, I probably would have voted out Preston.
Wow.
Yeah, really bad. Sorry, Preston.
All right.
I thought you would have evicted me,
No.
honestly.
I swear to God, like, Kelly, when I was talking to you, trying to get you to keep me, everything was true, except for the mean things. Those were true. But yeah. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, so this might sound like really stupid, especially since I made Final 3, but like, what the heck? There was a saboteur?
Really?
Honestly, I just I know I was a long time ago too, but I heard you all start saying the saboteur. I'm like, wait, there was a saboteur this season?
Like, what what?
What?
That's how we had the veto when we screwed up Trevor's HOH. We were supposed to evict the person who DR'd the least and like showed up the least to competitions all season.
And nominate and use veto and all that stuff.
Gosh.
Wow.
It didn't work out the way I really wanted it to, but they did their job.
Wow.
That's so funny.
Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid.
All right, Preston. Did you have a question, or do you want?
No, I don't have any questions. I think everything I already know, except for the saboteur, obviously. So, good luck to both of you.
Thanks.
Oh my God, I forgot to do speeches.
Yeah, I was wondering.
We'll do the speeches / final statements right now. Whoever wants to go first, go ahead.
You want to go first, Mike, or you want me to go first?
You can go first.
Okay. Okay. So coming into this game, I was obviously a saboteur. Week 1 didn't go as how it's supposed to be planned. When Christian quit and like Mike entered the game, I just knew for a fact that I was gonna be going home because I thought people would see the connection that like Mike and I have. I didn't DR, I didn't do anything. It just sucked because like Mike had immunity that week, but I made it through. As a saboteur, I didn't know how I would have to vote, being that like my vote was decided by David on who didn't DR and who just floated on by. When I found out that I had to vote a certain way, I did my very best at being vocal that that person should leave. I aligned myself with the strong competitors in the game. There was the Veterans Alliance, which consisted of me, Mike, Brandon, Colin, Brandon. I said Brandon already. Amber, Austin, and Trevor. This really helped out because like those people won the HOH competitions each week. Whenever we would decide as an alliance on who should go up, being that I was the saboteur, I was very vocal on who should go up. And as you can see from the boot order and like us receiving the saboteur vetoes, it worked out. Inside of the Veterans Alliance, I was also part of the Mean Girls. The Mean Girls consisted of me, Brandon, and Colin. This worked out because I had a shield and I had like members, and then Mike was also close with Amber and Austin, so it was like a 3-3 person with Trevor like being on the outside with Adam. But I was also close with Amber and Austin. Making the move to evict Amber, I knew she had to go because she was being messy, throwing everybody under the bus and just revealing stuff, and I knew somebody from that big alliance would have to go home. So Amber left, and I started getting closer with Trevor and Adam. I talked to everyone in this game. Like, I talked to Jordan, I talked to Maddie, even though everybody thought they were floaters. I tried to make connections with them. There was a point where I was like so comfortable with my game that like I knew I could not win HOH, but I did win HOH as a saboteur, and I had to like lie to people. People wanted me to do certain things, but I had to convince people that like this person had to go or Deontay had to go because Deontay was going to backdoor me. But ultimately, that wasn't my decision. That was me as a saboteur. I think me successfully pulling that off proved that I had a good social game and people like actually trust what I was doing. I don't think anybody like looked at me sideways like, why does she want to backdoor Deontay? Like, what did he do to her? But like, that wasn't me. But I had to prove, like, I had to do that. Jordan left, so I knew like it was just Trevor and Trevor and Adam. I
Yeah,
got closer. I got closer with Adam. Trevor and I kind of got distant, but like as the competition went on, I knew I couldn't win HOH because I was aligned with every single person in there. There was a point where I was so comfortable and cocky that I was going to make it to the end. I actually asked Maddie if she would vote for me if I made it to the end. I asked Lauren if she would vote for me if I made it to the end, just because I knew I was going to make it to the end with the connections that I made. What woke me up from playing the game and like realizing that I would have to like fight to get to the end was that when Trevor put me up. I honestly did not expect Trevor to put me up, and that was like such a shock for me. Um, that was such a shock for me, and it woke me up. I knew I was going to stay that week because I had the saboteur veto, but I just want to mention, without me using the saboteur veto, I was still going to stay in the game. I had 2 voter races that I didn't use. I also didn't use the veto pass. So I wasn't going to leave regardless because like I had alliances with like Mike and Preston and people, Brandon. I wasn't going to leave, but I used the saboteur veto to save Austin. Um, Brandon left, which was good. Um, yeah. So, I mean, I made it to the end of the game. I think I played a pretty clean game. I don't think I lied to anybody as much. I didn't use I never faced eviction. I just want to mention that, like, ever, except for, like, Final 3, if you count that. I think I was the only person this season to not, like, be up for eviction. I got nominated, but I never faced eviction. And I'm just going to close it out with that because I feel like I'm babbling. Sorry.
Okay. First, I'd like to say thank you to David for hosting this game. I know that he just had a blast doing it. Since me and Kelly couldn't have made it here without each other, I'm going to try not to say anything negative about her in my speech. I respect her too much to like try and undermine her like that. So I'm just going to let you guys decide on your own who you think deserves to win. The last game I played was almost a year ago, and I wanted that to be the last game that I played because I feel like these bring a lot more bad than good. But I decided I wanted to play again, so I gave it another crack at it. When I came into the game late, I felt like I was totally screwed because everybody would want me out because I was a former winner and because I had that first week of immunity, which I asked David to have. But I was able to float and just keep my mouth shut the first few weeks, and that got me through the twist. Floating is my favorite strategy to watch and play in Big Brother, and unfortunately it's not seen as a respectable way to play to a lot of people. It's something that I haven't really been able to do in a very long time because my reputation in games usually just backs me into a corner and I have to win or go home. And I was expecting that to be the case this season. I was expecting to leave in the first couple of weeks. But I was able to form some new bonds with people, and then some damage bonds that I had, and I was also able to strengthen pre-existing bonds that I had to advance myself week after week. Making it to the jury phase of the game required a lot of shutting up with game talk and just being myself, getting to know people. This carried me late into the game, and I didn't even have to win an HOH until Final 6. The first time I decided to make a move, however, was the double eviction before jury. I had an alliance with Amber and Austin, and it seemed that they both wanted it, but I just couldn't trust Amber's mouth because she would run around and tell everyone every single thing. So for me, I had to have her leave. So I may have exaggerated to Brandon that she wanted him out so that he targeted her, and I threw the HOH to him, and so he put them both up. But then during that veto, I convinced Brandon to let me win it so that I could be the one to send Amber home. But then me and Kelly came up with a plan to get it in Brandon's ear that there's a DR power round, so we wanted him to put up either Jordan or Adam. And so, since I was able to convince him to want to put one of them up, I was able to keep my alliance with Austin and Amber safe. I saved Austin and just made that bond closer, but I was also able to have Amber evicted without being too vocal about it. Jordan's eviction was my plan as soon as Austin won HOH. I knew that he was going to target Trevor and Adam, but as I said before, I wanted them both to be my meat shields because I needed a bigger target than myself. So when Adam used his spare veto, I was pretty excited, and then when I saw what the veto was going to be, I was even more excited because I knew I could figure out a way to throw it to Trevor. And Austin's only choice was to split up that trio. Colin leaving was something that I didn't know that I wanted until he was on the block. He fighted so hard for me to go home. I was pretty nervous that Adam was going to put me up that week just because I could tell that he was smarter than he was letting on. And so I was nervous, but luckily I was close to Trevor enough that he convinced Adam not to put me up, even though it wasn't in Adam's best interest. Maddie leaving was a similar reason to why I wanted Jordan to leave, just because I felt the least connected to her. So when Preston put her up, I just let the week take its course. Lauren leaving was another easy decision because I had been close to Preston the whole time, and so when it came time to vote, it was an easy choice for me. The next hard week for me was the week that we used the saboteur vetoes and Adam and Brandon were on the block. Originally the plan was for Brandon to leave because he was the better competitor and that's what Kelly wanted, but that's not what I wanted. So it took me nearly 24 hours of playing telephone with Austin and Preston to try and convince each of them to want Adam out of the game. Once I finally got them both on the same page and we cast our votes, Preston unfortunately spilled the beans to Adam, and then Adam used his second spare veto. So I just voted Brandon out because he was the second choice. After that, I finally won my first HOH, and I didn't even need to. I kind of rather Austin have won that, so I didn't have to piss Trevor off. And this was the week that I knew Adam had to leave if I was going to make it to the end of the game. After Kelly didn't use the veto, Bill was pushing for Adam to stay because she mentioned before that she had grown closer to him, but that's not what I wanted. So Adam just helped me in pissing off Preston and Austin to get himself evicted, even though that's not what would have happened. At Final 5, when Trevor put me up, I knew that I was going to stay if things stayed the same. I was only worried if Austin won the veto and Kelly went up because she had her races. He promised me that he would save me, but I didn't really buy it. So when he did win and didn't save me, I still knew that I was going to be safe. But I made him nervous that I would leave, so just in case it was a tie, he would keep me. Final 4, I wanted Trevor to leave because he obviously didn't want me in the game too long if he wasn't willing to save me. So when I won the veto, I saved Kelly, and even though it was in her best interest to evict Preston to guarantee herself a spot in the final 2, she evicted Trevor because she was afraid that he would win. And then the last vote was, as I said before, the hardest for me because I really didn't want to have to evict Preston, but I had made that promise to Kelly before the game even started, and I just couldn't break that even if it meant less jury votes. And yeah, that's about it.
I'm gonna let Colin just go ahead and ask you guys a question since he came in late.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask Kelly first. So this entire game, you have been saying that you've made a lot of connections, but then again, it's not a huge shocker. That's how you play every game. I mean, I knew it. Brandon knew it. I hope all jury knew it. It wasn't a big shocker. You're like the new Amber. Anyways.
Amber as in who?
What do you mean?
Amber as in who?
Okay, anyways.
No,
Besides
Amber as in who?
The one that just like left first week or second week or whatever. I forgot which week she left.
Okay, first of all, I was here before Amber, so that insult is kind of weak. If you're gonna like try to shade somebody.
No, I wasn't shading you, honey. Anyways,
okay,
let me get back to what I was saying.
if you're gonna try to shade somebody, just
no,
get
I wasn't
your
shading you, hun. I was just saying you do the same thing. She just makes connections. Like I was just making that
Okay.
Okay. Anyways, so obviously that's your game point, and you keep on bringing up your two erase a vote, whatever.
Okay.
Okay. So other than those two things, what else have you done
Um,
as your game move, as your sole game move? Because we have
I
all seen
got
Mike's, but what is
several.
yours?
Okay, like I think I would say like I controlled several HOHs. Um, the week that Amber left, I convinced Brandon to like I wanted the veto to be used so we can flush a DR power. We didn't get a chance to use a DR power, but the fact that like Brandon was so like, no, I want to keep the noms the same between Austin and Amber. I'm like, I push for him to get blood on his hands and put up Jordan to piss off Trevor and Adam. I also planted seeds between Amber and Jordan. Like I knew they had beef. So I was the messy bitch going back and forth saying, oh girl, Amber said this about you. Oh girl, Jordan said this about you. I also did the same thing with oh my god, I'm so like clusterfucked. I did the same thing with Trevor and Brandon. Like Brandon would tell me how much he was annoyed with Trevor, so I would go back and tell Trevor, and I would be like, like planting seeds each and everywhere. Like so people would be like fighting amongst each other rather than like me fighting and like getting blood on my hands. So like I don't appreciate you like discrediting my game. Like I only had a social game and I didn't use any of my powers. I actually played the fuck out of this game. And if you can't see that, maybe you just like didn't keep up with the game while you and Jerry. I don't know.
I really didn't. No, you're
Okay,
right.
and that's
But
fine.
no, I didn't mean like that as in
Okay.
shade. Like, I mean, you played a great social game in my opinion, but I mean, so did Mike. So that's just, I just had to
Okay.
ask. Other than that,
That's fine.
okay. Now for Mike, obviously, we had a little ruckus, I want to call it. Okay, but what do you think, other than basically getting people to play
Can
your
everybody
game
go
and
on
get their
mute?
hands dirty? Wait, I can only ask one question?
No. Can whoever's not talking, can they go on mute? Because I keep hearing the phone.
Yeah, that's Preston. Anyways, other than you playing like everyone else playing your game and getting their hands dirty for you, is there anything else you did before the final six? Because that's all I saw. I mean, and that's not shade. I just also want to know.
Wait, that's complimenting me, isn't it?
I mean, I guess. I don't know. Kelly kind of took everything I said as shadily, so you do
Oh
you.
no, I don't think it's shady. I thought I was just kind of confused because I mean I didn't have to be outright in my opinions of what I wanted to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Even like even at final seven, like the week before I put Trevor and Adam up, Kelly even said that she was so shocked that she went up. She said that her strongest point was her social game, but I had the social game to not go up when she was shocked that she did. Like I didn't think that Trevor was gonna put me up, and I knew he wasn't going to because I kind of convinced him to put up Austin and Kelly. Even though he said he felt bad about it, I was like, no, you could just do it. But any big moves that I made, I feel like I made more subtle moves throughout the game, except for when Kelly tag teamed Amber and got her out. But she wasn't in the Google Hangout with me, you, and Brandon when that happened. I feel like that wasn't really like pushing too hard. Like three of us kind of talked about it more so. So we're both kind of claiming that move, but we both had a part in it. But it happened. I didn't use the veto.
Okay. Okay, well, thank you for that. You guys both played really good games. But to basically everyone, this is just a quick comment. It's not a hard vote. Like, don't think too hard into it. Like, I'm pulling a J right now. This isn't, like, it's, even though, like, I have towards someone and stuff like that, this isn't the hardest thing in the world to do. So you guys just need to realize, like, even though I didn't pay attention half the game, I still know who deserves it more than the other, so
Who
y'all
made
do what
you
you gotta
God?
do. But anyways,
It's a hard choice.
Okay.
Christ, as if.
I'm gonna call all you guys one by one into the DR. No, into the center of the room, and place your vote in my DM, okay?
Which room?
Just message me your vote, okay? It is now a time to vote. Adam, cast your vote in my DM. Colin, you already voted. Jordan, cast your vote. Jordan, are you there? Okay. Maddie, cast your vote.
Hold on, my mouse isn't working. I can't scroll down on Twitter. Okay.
Preston, cast your vote. There's 9 votes. Trevor? Right. I have the votes. So I'm just going to tweet them out one by one. Okay, guys? Yeah.
Ooh, the silent reveal.
That's 1 vote Mike, 1 vote Kelly. Sorry. Next vote. Preston has voted for Mike. 2 votes Mike, 1 vote Kelly. Next up is Jordan. Jordan has voted Kelly. That's 2 votes Kelly. No, wait. Yeah, 2 votes Mike. Next up is Austin. Austin voted Kelly. It's 3 votes Kelly, 2 votes Mike. Colin voted Mike. We're tied up again at 3-3. Brennan has voted Mike. 4-3. Adam voted for Kelly. That's 4-4. You need 5 to win. last vote is Lauren. Lauren has voted Kelly.
Congrats, Kelly.
Congrats.
DDBB.
Oh my fucking god!
Congrats, Kelly.
I voted.
Oh my god.
Congrats.
Hey guys, and I'm going to do congratulations, Mike, on runner-up. You've gotten first, second, and third in this game now.
Nice.
A 5-4 vote. That was so close.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
That was very fucking suspenseful.
Oh my god. Even I was like, oh shit, oh shit.
That was crazy. Congrats, Kelly.
Thank you.
What the fuck? Yeah.
Preston, do you know what a little like ringer thing is? It's a ringer button on the side of your phone. If you turn it off, you know it doesn't buzz, right?
You know what?
Sorry.
No, it is off. The vibration isn't off, so I'll fix it.
Well, there's also a do not disturb button, but no shade.
So mean.
No, I was just saying. Congrats to
fixed.
Kelly though, and Mike.
Thank you. Congrats, Mike. Oh, that was so close.
I'm freezing, so I think I'm gonna go play back and play Dark Souls.
Yeah, I think I'm locked out of the house.
Wait, who
Oh,
won?
man.
Wait, what? Who won part 3? That was Mike, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How close was that?
I won by one question.
Oh, damn.
Whew. It's
You guys-
nerve-wracking.
Any guesses who's going to be getting the DR award?
Adam.
I'm like seriously curious to see his VRs. Like, was it videos? Was it?
He put on a fucking Joker mask just to prove he had a power. Like,
I did?
You know damn well he did.
I need that video. That video gave me life. Like I was like scrolling through his feeds one day just to go look at the video, and I'm like, Adam, why did you delete it?
Quick question. Wait, can I ask questions now? Like, is it just like
No, not you.
who just said that?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, Kelly, if you did win part 3, who would you have taken?
I was gonna take Mike.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then like I know the jury would have been like, he would have won if you would have like taken Preston, but I would have like that would have proved that like I was loyal from the very beginning
Yeah.
to somebody else, and that I wasn't afraid of like competition because like everybody was like, Mike's gonna win, Mike's gonna win. You know.
Did you say that in your final speech?
Say what?
That you would have taken Mike?
Somebody asked.
Oh, okay, because I wasn't. Okay. Well, I might would have probably changed my vote. No offense, Mike, but I probably would have done it if I heard it.
What?
Or if you would have actually done it, I probably would have
Done what?
changed my vote to Kelly if she won part 3 and took you,
Oh.
and then talked about why.
Congrats, Adam.
Thank you.
Adam had 24 votes.
Do we get a cash? Any
Huh?
cash money?
All right, that's it. Thank you guys for a great season. We will return in probably July because I need a long break. For All Stars, who's ready for All Stars?
Woo!
Maybe.
Everyone's
Jake Savage should come back for All Stars and get evicted week 2 again.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Jake has like a total of 7 days in the game in 2 seasons.
Jake's gonna kill me because I know he's watching this and I know he wants to join.
Wait, he was in this season?
Oop. Yeah, he was. He was the first HOH and
I
he
thought
left
Amber
week
was
2.
second too.
No, Amber left during the double eviction, I think.
Oh, I don't recall.
Oh, okay, this is the reunion. Kelly,
Hey.
winner.
Yeah.
Hi.
Took you long enough.
I did. Right, this is like my... As Kelly, my 3rd attempt, but altogether 5th.
So you jaded this season.
I jaded, yeah.
We're by the same vote too, 5-4.
Oh, did he win 5-4?
Yeah,
No.
Breezy almost got it.
Not me this time.
And Mike,
Mm-hmm.
you played a good game. Now you've placed 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. How does that feel?
It feels good.
You've never been evicted. Oh, yeah, never mind.
What?
You have been evicted once. 3rd place.
It was a bit bad. And I said, oh my gosh, what about your gallery?
So what's up, guys? Where's all this tea and shade and drama? Let's go. Come
I'm
on.
just really, really shocked at Colin. Like, I can't even hold it in. Like, I have such a good relationship with him. Like, we're friends, like, and we were friends inside the game, and like we're also really close outside of the game. So for him to like try to like shade me, like my game was like not amazing. That really fucking sucks. And like, honestly, like going into final 2 against Mike, I'm like, Colin's for sure my vote. Like, I'm just like shocked that he didn't vote for me, honestly. I don't know if he was like trying to be funny or like trying to be shady with his little questions, but it really pissed me off.
Oh, I think you should call him out.
Speechless.
Wait, sorry, I was muted. What?
I'm just like really shocked that like you didn't vote for me. Like coming into like the final 2, I'm like calculating the votes and I'm like, there's no way Colin's gonna vote for Mike. And then like for you to like come in with your question and like try to like undermine my game, it was like it kind of like
I
took
didn't
me.
mean to.
I don't know if you were like trying to be funny, but like I don't play that
No.
shit. Like I'm not gonna kiss your ass for a vote and like you're gonna disrespect
No,
me.
as
And
you shouldn't.
okay,
No, what
whatever.
I really was asking, like honestly, like me and Brandon talked like
Of
before
course, you
we
followed Brandon the whole game, and that's why you had to
no,
go. Like
no,
every single thought was Brandon's thought. Like even Brandon said
no,
it.
because
Like
he told me
I
not to even
literally
talk
asked
to
you about
Amber.
it.
He told me not even to go for Mike, and he told me not even to
Because
talk to
you
Trevor.
wanted to go to
And
Mike the entire game. Brandon had to calm you down. Like
but I never
even
did I?
even week
I threw
one,
I
even week
no.
because Brandon told you not to. You were
No, I threw
Brandon's
Mike under the
puppy.
bus to Trevor and Adam, and they both know
And that was
that.
so obvious. Like it was
Yeah,
obvious. We
okay,
knew
but
what you were
Brandon told me
doing.
to calm down. But
But
did I? No.
you were following Brandon. Like you listened to
But I
everything
didn't.
Brandon said. If Brandon said, "No,
Okay,
we're not
just
gonna
like
target Mike.
everyone
We're not
followed
gonna target
Mike.
Mike."
I
If
don't care.
Brandon said we're gonna target Mike, you would have went after Mike.
I
You
already was
didn't
going
have
after
your
Mike
own
week
thoughts. You
3.
followed Brandon the entire time. You
Kelly,
Colin.
You literally told
You're
me
talking about I
week
play the same
2.
game all the time. Like, I clearly just won. Like, maybe you should take some notes from me and stop trying to shade me.
After
Like, my
how many
game is not
times?
great.
5?
5, yeah,
Congrats.
but I made second and third.
Okay.
You always got pre-jury,
I'm
never close
glad.
to top 3. So, I
This is
mean,
my 3rd
don't, like,
game.
try to discredit me, though.
I'm
Like, I
not.
did not appreciate you discrediting me. Like, that really hurt me because we were friends outside and inside the game. Like,
I don't.
I
I
just
really
don't get
don't
it.
think
I don't get, like, you were trying to be, like, Corinne or something, like, and you fell flat on your face. Like, I don't get it.
No.
Okay. Whatever.
Here's the thing you don't get. You told me not to go for Mike, and you told me not to go for Amber.
Yeah.
You told me and Brandon to go with them. So we did. We followed you. And then when Brandon told me not to throw Mike under the bus because that wouldn't be good on our part,
You
what
went
did I do
against
to Trevor and
Brandon one
Adam?
time. You went against Brandon one time, the
I
entire
did it
game.
nonstop.
And you
I
still,
told
like,
him
went
I didn't
home.
want to follow it with Amber, and I said I want Amber out. And then he's like, well, I think we should keep her for votes. I called her and I told her flat out I was gonna vote to evict her.
Okay.
Like, I don't get it. I kept Deontay. He wanted to vote out the other person. I was one of those 3 votes, Kelly. Like, I mean,
Okay, I'm not saying anything about your game. Like, I just didn't, like, I'm saying that,
no, I
like,
know, and I get that, but I wasn't coming in here to discredit you. I was saying
okay.
I knew the
It
game you would
just took me
play.
aback.
Like,
That's all.
me and Brandon, I know, and I'm sorry
Yeah,
for it.
and you
Like,
keep
but me
saying
and
me and
Brandon knew.
Brandon and I are fighting right now. So, I mean, I
No, I
should
know,
have known.
because
I
he was
should have
my
known.
duo.
I should have
But he
known.
was my duo.
I should have known. I should have known your vote was going to match Brandon. So, whatever.
Well, I mean, I told Brandon beforehand I was voting Mike before he even told me.
Okay. Sure. Sure,
I mean,
Jane.
you can believe whatever.
I am
That's
going to believe
fine.
what I want to
You
believe.
still won. I don't know why
Yeah,
you're
I
so...
mean, all I'm saying is that, like, I kind of was hurt, like, from you. That's all.
And I'm sorry.
And it's fine.
But, I mean, it's a game. It's a Twitter
It
game.
is a game. It's a Twitter game. Yeah, you're right.
I
That's
mean,
what
that's
everybody
why I'm
runs
not,
to.
I mean,
Everybody
that's
runs
why
to
I
that.
said
It's just the
before I
game
left, I'm
part.
not going to be bitter. I just thought Mike played a better game.
And
Like,
that's
it's not
fine.
all about friends. Like, you
It's not
should
all
know
about friends, but like whenever you're like complaining about how, oh my God, Mike's so rude. I fucking hate him. Oh my God, I fucking want Mike out. And
Okay,
I'm like
but he's still
consoling
here.
you, and I'm consoling
But see,
you
that'd be
every single
personally,
time.
Kelly.
I
That's
mean, but like
personal.
Mike and I played similar games, so like,
That's why it was so hard. If you honestly won part
it was
3
so
and you
hard,
took
but you
Mike, I would
told
have voted
Brandon,
you.
it was so hard, but you told Brandon prior to this that you were gonna vote for Mike, no
I mean, I
matter
told
what. I
everyone
mean, like to
outside
me,
of
like
you.
I think that would have been unfair to anybody. Like at least listen to speeches and.
And did I not? I listened.
I mean, barely.
I mean, I came in halfway. I mean, you
mean,
guys
you
were
come
talking
in
about
like with this little
documentaries.
attitude, like, oh my God, I don't care about the game, and then you
I mean, I
like
don't.
try to like do the speech where you like try to like make us look stupid, and in the end, you just look stupid, or like.
I mean,
whatever.
that's fine.
Okay.
I thought that Mike played a better game in my
And that's
eyes.
fine, and you voted for him, and that's fine. So Mike did play a great game, so whatever.
Yeah, and you did too. I don't
Thanks.
get. I mean,
Thank you.
I honestly was gonna vote for you too, but like, if you were with Preston, you would have had my vote. If you won part 3 or took Mike, you would have probably had my vote.
That's cool.
So.
Anybody else want to fight?
Sure.
Adam,
Yes.
you had a lot to say in the VR this season.
Right.
Is there anything that you would like to confront anybody now that the game's over, or?
Probably not. I'm gonna be boring.
No, I want to know what was said in DRs.
Oh, I want to call Jordan out. Just kidding. I'm just kidding, but Adam did send me a DM where you said looks aren't everything, and then you were like saying I was cute, and then he said, oh, he's not that great, and then you agreed with him and said I was ugly.
I can't believe Adam sent you that.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
I laughed about it. I thought it was funny that one second you said looks aren't everything, and then the next second you called me ugly. So,
Which one was the truth?
yeah, I'd like to know.
I'm not telling.
I'd like to think it was the first one. Did Adam change your mind?
I wonder why Adam changed my mind.
Yeah, I just thought that was funny. I got a lot of funny things into the earth.
It's actually funny that Kelly went after me because after our fight, I was still coming for her.
Oh, I knew that 100%.
Kelly, do you hate me for the way that I was acting in Final Four?
Oh my gosh, it was horrible. Oh my gosh. You literally typed me like a 3-page essay. Like, you do realize that, right? Like,
Oh yeah, of course.
like, oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Was it too much? Like the way what I was saying though?
Like, if I wanted to, like, play for second, like, for sure second, like, I don't know. I think Preston would have evicted me, like, in the end, like, if he won part 3. But I knew there was no chance that he would get to part 3, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
You made the right choice, obviously. You won, so I just didn't want you to like hate me because I know you were getting
No,
thought you
definitely.
were like
No, and
so
like me
pissed
towards
off.
the end, like I was laughing at the situation, like me like pretending to be hurt and like I'm so hurt, like that was all gameplay, like to try to get your jury's vote, like to try to get your jury vote.
Yeah, it was good. Who did you tell? Like, did you tell anyone what I was saying?
Mike.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
I don't want to.
The man, the myth, the legend, Big Savage.
Why did you just use me as a reaction picture?
Wait, what?
I just saw you tweet. You used my Snapchat as a reaction picture. When did I give you permission to do that?
Do I need to find more photos of you, Maddie? Because I have a
No, no.
Flirting. Okay, Jake, you also made DDBB history this season.
Wait, what? Wait, say that again real quick.
You made DDBB history this season.
I did what I do.
The first time you played, you won HOH. The next week, you were evicted. You didn't learn your lesson again this season, and it happened again.
The house flipped on me.
What was going through your head? You regret your nomination?
I was angry. Everyone was like, yeah, we're going to evict Amber. And then after the video, they're like, yeah, we're going to evict Tahir. And I was like, y'all said you were going to evict Amber. Now I want answers because apparently people are saying that she left week 1. And I'm like, no, she didn't. And then they're saying we didn't trust her and they kept her around. And I'm just like, what is the truth? I want the truth.
Well,
What happened week 1?
Well, I mean, I know I was part of your plan, Jake, because we were together, and I know I told you that because like you said, like everyone was voting to keep Amber, so I was like, all right, I'll jump on the bandwagon. But I don't know why the house flipped, because I thought, like you said, like people came to you and saying to take out Amber.
Kelly.
Because then y'all were talking about in here how she kept making alliances with doing y'all dirty, and then I don't know why y'all didn't evict her week 1 when y'all knew she was gonna do that.
It was Kelly. She told everyone. Well, she told me and Brandon at least to work with her.
Yeah.
So,
I know I should have backdoored Kelly week 1.
Yeah, that's right. Kelly was the backdoor plan. I remember that.
Yeah.
What do you think about that,
Because
Kelly?
originally I talked to Matt and I was like, I want Jordan to go. But then I ended up, changing my mind. I was like, you know what? I don't want that to happen.
Let's call in.
And then I was like, Kelly's a threat. But then I was like, I decided against it. So I was like, you know what? I put Amber up. She's my target. I don't want anything to happen like what happened last time. It ended up happening again because the house flipped.
Jake, I knew you were targeting me.
And then I didn't. I'm just messy.
Messy.
Okay, Maddie, you're more messy than me. You need to stop.
True.
I made it 1 week farther than you did in DDBB 8.
Okay, we're not gonna speak about DDBB 8, you asshole.
I
I
don't
was
give a
Survivor.
fuck.
This is Big Brother.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah, so Maddie, you just weren't really into the season, were you?
I really wasn't. I really tried my best because I did want to be in it, but there was stuff coming up with school, and I didn't think I was gonna have time to play the game, which sucks. And I wish I could have played this game at a different time because I did want to focus on school. But I wish, like looking back, I wish I was more involved in the game than I was because I feel like I went out a really shitty way, saying, "Oh, everyone just vote me out because I have school." So I wish I was more involved.
Yeah, I was just wondering. I was like, how the hell did she win a DR power in Colin's game? You haven't said. You said the only thing that I had in my games from you were votes.
Cause she DR'd and she was like the only one at the time.
But I was just like, where's my DRs at?
I know I should have sent more DRs in, but
I just called you a bitch, Colin.
What?
Tiara called you a bitch when you said that.
I mean, she didn't start DRing until like after she got the bounce back. I don't want to hear it.
No, that's not the case. When they stop when the power goes up. So yeah. Anyways,
the silence is wonderful.
I'm sorry, I was a flop 2 seasons in a row.
Well, anyways, I'm gonna go. Kelly, if you wanna get that chip off your shoulder and text me, you can.
There's no chip.
David, it was a
No
good
chip.
game. Let me go down in line. Why not? Adam, I don't like you. You're getting a block. That's just me being personal. Jake, cool. Jordan, you're cool, I guess. Maddie, I guess. Mike, I don't hate you. I don't like you, but I ain't gonna block you. Trevor, whatever. Have fun playing Destiny. Okay, goodbye.
See you, loser.
Bye, Colin.
Mess.
This is a mess.
He's so entitled.
so yeah, Kelly, you were almost the first two. What do you guys feel about that?
That's why I didn't DR. Like I knew, like when Mike came in, like I for sure thought that was gonna put a target on my back. Like, I was like, I'm going to be evicted week 1 because of like everything being ruined by Christian. Like,
The reason you didn't end up on the block was I kept fighting.
thank God.
No, the reason I didn't put you up, Kelly, because I knew you were a strong competitor, and I knew that you would probably take yourself off the block, and so I didn't want that to happen.
And I was your coach in season 7. Like, come on.
What?
I was your coach in season 7.
I know you were.
But he was evicted week 2.
Yeah.
I thought you were a big threat, but at the same time, didn't want you to take yourself off, and then me, like, not
Yeah, I was gonna snatch that
decided-
beat up for sure. Like, if I would have, like, that would have been bad for you.
Because I knew you were good, but I didn't want to, like, do it week 1, because that would have put a really big target on my back, and apparently putting Amber put a target on my back, so no matter what I do, I should just throw competitions from now on.
Then you would get nominated.
No, if Mike won the HOH, that Kelly would have been a nomination.
Wait, what?
Wait, what did you say, David?
If Mike would have won a HOH early on before you started DRing Kelly, that you would have been a nomination.
Wait, I'm confused.
You weren't DRing at all.
Yeah, I was.
No, you weren't. So if
Not
Mike,
week 1, not week 1.
Or week 2. So if Mike would have won,
I did DR week 2. Your phone was off and you didn't get the videos.
Don't you backtalk me.
Sorry.
But yeah, you would, or if you were even on the block, you would have had a vote to evict you.
Oh yeah, because of Saboteur. Yeah, I know. I know. Thank God I didn't face eviction.
And week 3, those were Lauren and Maddie
were your nominations. That was because of the twist also.
Yeah.
And then Deontay was the lowest in the totem pole. So that's why he went up as a replacement. So yeah, that's why I said to DR, guys.
Oh
I
yeah,
know, I
who
feel
was
like it's hard. I feel like it was, I don't know who, but I know someone in one of my lines said, oh, be careful about DRing because they're all gonna get leaked during a competition or something. So I'm like, oop, not gonna repeat history with my DR leaks.
I'm not calling. I don't leak DRs. DRs are supposed to be kept secret, not exposed.
Unlike me, who got exposed twice in Colin's game because of my messy ass.
But yeah, you're not supposed to DR. Like that's your fault. You're not supposed to DR when in the middle of a comp where you have to take screenshots.
I know.
It happens.
Do you know who the three votes were to keep me? I know Maddie was one of them. I don't know the other two though. I was surprised I had 2 extra votes. I thought it was Maddie. That was it.
Oh, let me see.
Wait, did Sarah quit during week 2 or after week 2?
She quit during week 2. It was like right after I was nominated.
Because I feel like she could have voted for you because we were in that little alliance.
Yeah.
Apparently, my voting history is blank. So no, I do not know.
Right.
I think it was Sarah, Maddie, and
No, Sarah quit before I was officially on like the block.
oh yeah, that's right. Maddie, Deontay. I don't know.
During the double, the 3 that voted to evict me were Preston, Lauren, and Austin.
What?
I believe.
It was me, Kelly, and Austin evicted you.
See? Kelly was lying to me all season.
Oop.
When she was talking to
I
you.
wondered why I didn't talk game with her.
You would not talk to me. You were like, I see right through you. I'm like, oh shit, she gotta go. Like, she has to go.
Then there's Mike, who I was talking to almost every day.
Yeah,
Who I
so
thought I could trust.
Jake, as soon as you got evicted, the Gucci Squad alliance basically like fell apart.
The what alliance?
What is that?
The Gucci Squad alliance.
Oh, I figured because
was that what like
what you
Sarah and
That was me, Preston, Lauren, Jake, Sarah, and I think.
No, Sarah wasn't in the Gucci Squad.
Oh no, she was in the Queen or whatever. I don't know. She was in some other alliance with us. But the Gucci Squad was you, me, Preston, Lauren. Who else?
Me.
Trevor. Sorry.
Yeah, it was Trevor.
I'm sorry.
That was
Trevor
a fucking
could have won this game.
It fell apart the moment. It fell apart the moment that Preston nominated me. I'm like, oop, well, never mind.
That
like,
was so ridiculous.
Even though Jake got evicted, I wasn't going after anyone in that group.
Wait, what? What'd you just say, Maddie?
I said, even when you got evicted, I wasn't going to go after anyone else in the Gucci Squad. I was going to keep them all safe. And then Preston nominated me, and
I know. I was shocked when he nominated you. I was like, what happened to the
Trevor
Gucci
too?
Squad? Is that even real?
He nominated me and you. Yeah.
He nominated us, and I'm just like, alright, thought we were in an alliance. Okay, like what's Gucci? Obviously not this.
It's because none of us talked though, so I don't even blame him. Like I felt like none of us talked.
I don't blame him either, because after Jake got evicted, was like, well, you know what, Preston and Lauren are like together, so it might be smart to just go after them. So he made the first move, and that's when I was like, alright, I got school, I don't got time for this. And then my flop ass left.
Oh my god.
Wait, Maddie, I just found another photo.
Oh no, don't you dare.
It's from TDBG.
If it's, oh no, is it from the Snapchat challenge?
No! It's from Snapchat. No.
Oh no, Jake. Can you message me first? I don't feel comfortable you putting any ugly pictures of me on Twitter.
Well, don't you have ugly pictures of me?
No,
Why?
because I'm not that kind of person, Jake Savage.
Well, I post ugly pictures of myself. Do I need to post a picture of me with my new haircut?
Oh my
First off, Jake, that's not hard to do.
god. Okay, that picture's not that ugly, but thank God you cropped it.
Wait, let me post pictures of me with my haircut
Okay,
because
that original picture was from
Eat some more
DDBB.
pizza.
Okay, who's calling it?
Colin left.
No.
I just got like 10 notifications. Oh,
Oh no, there's more.
Are we gonna talk about this the entire time?
Where's the Amber?
yeah, where is Amber?
Busy with her 10 children.
Oop.
No.
Hmm.
Did she get the link? She said she was gonna come.
You know, Kelly, Amber was trying to convince me to trust you
Really?
the whole time.
Oh my god, I feel bad about like getting her out, but she was messy, klutzy.
Yeah, she was trying to convince me to trust you, and I'm like, yeah, that's not happening.
Somebody give her the link. David.
He said he went. He said he was eating.
Yeah.
I thought Brandon said that.
No, that's what David said. He said, "Be back, he's eating." And I was like, okay.
Don't put words in my mouth.
So, Brandon, was I smart not to trust you?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't remember how I thought about it. No, you weren't. Wait. Yeah, I probably would have gotten you out first chance I got.
See? Why did
But not,
everybody not trust me? Like, why did
no, not
everyone
at
come
first.
to me?
Not until we had fought.
I don't know what I did for everyone to want to come after me.
Brandon, what would have happened if you stayed and Preston left?
Hopefully I would have won HOH and put up Kelly and Adam.
So Adam probably would have left, and we would still be at nowhere. They would have been the two that would have kept you.
Because he plays so personal. Like, so he was gonna target me for him going up on the block, which was not even my doing. Like, so into his feelings. So he was gonna target me for like no reason.
Kelly,
He's
were
like,
you gonna keep
I
him?
backstabbed him? No, I was evicting him.
Oh, so there's no fucking way he would have stayed anyway.
Yeah, he like tried to like fake apologize to me, girl, but I see right through those lies.
Me and Adam thought that you were gonna keep him, and I wanted
Nope.
him to stay so badly.
Nope, he was telling Mike that he wants to stay because he's coming after me and blah 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 blah. Goodbye.
Holy.
So many plans went down the shit that fucking week.
It's nice to see that Trevor and Adam were loyal to the end.
Yeah,
So were Kelly and Mike.
yeah.
What? What happened?
She said that it's nice to see that Trevor and Adam were loyal to the end to each other.
And me.
Yeah.
Even if Adam sold me under the bus to David.
What did he do? What's the story behind that?
We were having a conversation, and I don't know how it came up, or it's probably far deep in our DMs, but I said David was cute, and then I changed my mind.
Something about not being the brightest good look or good looks, something.
See? Yeah.
Wait, did someone say my name?
No. This pay-per-view is shit.
What
I'm so
pay-per-view?
bitter. I'm watching WWE Payback.
Really?
Courtney not thinking I'm seeing her tweets.
What?
Nothing.
Are you talking about how Courtney like indirected us? I'm over. I'm sorry, Courtney.
Where is Courtney?
She should be here. Oh my god.
Can somebody invite Amber? She says that she can't join.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave on this one. Does she have the link?
Yeah, I gave her the link.
I don't have the link anymore.
It's full. That's why.
David, you should take that plastic cover off your phone.
Tell me what you...
Mike, are you sick or something?
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought maybe you cough a lot.
I had an asthma attack last night.
Oh. Like a serious one?
Lord have mercy.
What is Austin going on about? I don't get it.
She's offended that Mike said the actual players voted for Mike and the floaters voted for me.
I was never really floating though.
I don't agree with that. I think Mike and I played like similar games. I think at the end of the day, it came down to connections made on jury.
Did
Like,
you talk to people once they were evicted?
no, I didn't. Like the only person that messaged me honestly was like Adam. When I say I asked Maddie, like when Maddie was being evicted, I'm like, Maddie, if I make it to the annual, you vote for me. And then Lauren came to me and she was like, when she was on the block against Preston, she's like, hey, I have a favor. Can you evict me over Preston? Which I was gonna do regardless. So I'm like, only if you do me a favor. If I make it to the annual, you vote for me. So that's it. That's it. Like I didn't campaign to people the whole season. Wow, Jerry, that's cheating.
I would have voted Mike had it not been for your answer to my question.
Wait, what?
I would have voted for you to win over Kelly had it not been the answer to my question.
What was the answer?
If she didn't own up to lying, then
I
it
thought
would.
you knew that the three of us evicted you. I thought it was obvious.
No, it was obvious Austin did because he told me. Yeah.
Oh my god.
You never, I never told you I was keeping you or not.
No, you never did. No.
What tweet were you people talking about?
Austin said he had a 3-page speech, and I guarantee it over half of it was bullshit.
Adam, why did you throw away your game for Trevor?
Why?
Yeah.
He said he was done.
Well, I don't know. Good question.
I was annoyed. I really was annoyed because I knew Trevor was close to Mike. And I knew Trevor was gonna win that next HOH.
Yeah, but you were close to Mike too, so why would you be annoyed by that?
Because I wanted to be the only one close to Mike.
Just like she wanted to be in the trio alliance, but
Yes.
how'd they get rid of me?
Why was it so obvious that I was close to Mike?
Just the way that you stopped talking to me and Mike would tell me things. Like you putting up me and Austin. Like I didn't even talk to you because I just knew I was not gonna go up because like I thought we were good, but I don't I don't know. It was just obvious. Like everything just made sense.
Yeah, you're not wrong in thinking any of that. So
I think that what separates mine and Kelly's game was that Kelly wanted things to happen, but I stopped them from happening a few times.
Hmm.
That's why I thought that I was playing the better game. That she couldn't get things to happen that she wanted
Ew,
to.
this is repeating itself.
Like she wanted Adam to stay at Final 7, and if he didn't use that veto, he was going to leave. And then at Final 6, he wanted Adam to go again, and he tried to get Adam to leave, but he couldn't do it.
Me?
Uh-huh. I mean,
Wanting
Adam. You wanted Adam to stay.
yeah.
You couldn't get it to happen.
I mean originally I wanted okay, game wise between Brandon and Adam, like game wise I would have like wanted Brandon to leave because I was closer to Adam. And then like friendship wise, I wanted Adam to leave because Brandon was my friend. So that's why I'm like, we have to keep Brandon.
How are we not close in the game?
I didn't
We
trust
literally
you.
talk on the phone every day.
I did not trust you.
You did not
You're
want.
shady as hell.
I wasn't being shady though.
You were not being shady, but I just thought you would try it eventually.
I thought when we were partners, that was shady that I didn't hear from you very often. So it was
And
kind
it
of like,
worked the same way. That's why I confronted you about it.
I tried to talk to you though.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I tried.
I don't think so.
Where's Amber?
She's not coming, I don't know.
I don't know. I've not heard.
Wait, what were you saying, Mike? I didn't want what? Who to leave?
You didn't want Adam to leave at
When it
Final
was
7 or
Brandon
Final
and
6.
no, I did. I wanted to keep Brandon. You wanted to get rid of Brandon because Brandon wanted to backdoor you.
I'll never know.
it's also why I wanted Brandon to stay.
You knew he was gonna be the one brave enough to get out, Mike.
Basically, yeah.
Hello.
Brandon like stays up hours for pressure cooker and like always gets out the wrong people.
Okay, can y'all hear me?
I wanted to play pressure cooker so bad.
Yeah.
Amber.
Can y'all not hear me?
Yeah.
No, we can't hear you.
Can or you can't?
Can.
Oh, okay. Well, hi. I suck so bad.
Yeah.
So hold on
It's
before
alright.
the fans want to know who would win in a fist fight between Jordan and Amber.
Amber.
Probably Jordan.
It's probably
I have a feeling
true.
Jordan's dirty as shit.
Also, I grew up around professional wrestlers, so
Yeah, but we wouldn't be fake fighting. It'd be for real.
yes, but I would get you in a sharpshooter and you would not get out.
I would just pick up a chair and hit you over the head with it. We'd be doing all that fancy bullshit. It's ironic because wrestling's on in the living room.
I know, I just watched it.
Oh my God, who won the Divas title? Did Nadi win?
So Brandon, how does it feel to get somebody out of the game who absolutely 100% was not coming for you? As a matter of fact, was wanting to kind of figure out a way to use you to, get out Mike probably at some point in time.
God, Amber, it felt so great evicting you.
Why? I don't get it.
As soon as that blurred memory wall came out and you did, are you playing? Amber's got to go.
What? What are you talking about?
When David tweeted that blurred memory wall and you DM'd me, were like, "Are you playing DDBB?" And I was like,
Oh,
Amber's.
yeah.
She had probably messaged everybody else that she thought she was playing, right?
Probably.
I messaged. Well, I knew Austin was playing. Trevor came to me, and I messaged Kelly, but that was it.
So I was talking to Trevor during that comp.
The blurred memory wall wasn't a comp.
Yeah, that.
I'm talking about before the game started.
Yeah, in the beginning of the game.
While Amber was pre-gaming. She was
I
talking
really
to
wasn't.
Dad
I was
too.
just trying to figure out who was in there. I wasn't playing any sort of
I know
game.
Amber was trying to.
But Amber, you're just too all over the place to ever work with.
Sometimes.
For me
Sometimes I can.
personally.
Kind of a mess.
Yeah, Trevor fucked everything up for me, so it was fine.
Oh, Amber.
Oh, Trevor.
But then I found out Mike was playing. I was like, Mike's got to go now. Then Amber can go.
Well, how'd that work out for you?
It worked fine.
Oh.
I don't regret it.
No, I'm actually glad y'all took me out of the game. I don't think I could have mentally done it again. I don't think I could ever mentally play DDBB again.
Yeah, you had to prepare for DSBB, right?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
that's just for fun.
DSBB, yikes.
Are you kidding? That shit's entertaining as hell.
I just love when she censors her cursing. I find that amusing.
Monica
Is it that she censors it, or is she talking into her phone and it does it? Because that's what I always think.
She censors it because she doesn't want to be a bad influence around kids.
I remember when she was like, I want to do a GH to go to
She wanted to do like
to go,
DSBB versus DDBB.
confront the DDBB people, and I was like, I'm gonna sit back and watch. Like, I wanted to see what was said. To be honest, it didn't even happen though. But she
Okay,
did
so,
call
like-
out. No, she did call out people on the GH she wanted me to make for her today.
Wait, who?
Demonica. I took
Asked
down
you.
the video though.
Asked you to do something for her?
Yeah, she asked me to
Did
host
you
the
do
GH
it?
for her because she didn't know how to make it live, so I did that for her.
I would say something, but this GH is live right now, and I don't want her to see my
So I
comments.
took down the
so-
video because I was like, I don't want to be attacked for this because I am no way involved. I am strictly in the middle.
Can we invite her?
No.
What?
No.
So like, what's like? Okay, like, do you guys have beef, Amber and Jordan?
No, I mean I don't. No. I
I
don't know.
was
She
a little
may. I don't.
annoyed by her actions at some point in our relationship, but I'm over it.
What happened between you and Amber again?
I think the more important question is who cares?
Because Jordan never told me, and I don't think any of you told me.
We didn't tell you a lot of things.
No, what happened between you two? Like, why were...
It was well before I mean, it was Jordan. It wasn't this game.
It wasn't game related.
No. I've known Jordan for like 2 years.
Oh.
Before I ever started playing games.
She kind of got caught up in games. And I feel like that was a little bit of a downfall to our friendship.
I didn't see it as a big deal, so we differed on that, so.
It is what it is.
Is our video still on YouTube?
What video?
The one
Probably.
of us three.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Yeah, I'm sure it is too. That shit doesn't go anywhere.
What episode was it?
The very first one, I think.
Wait, what?
Hash Out Hours season
Yeah,
1.
me, Trevor, and Jordan have all known each other for like 2 years.
Oh yeah, Amber, you kept that such a secret.
Well, I mean, people knew that in RBB, so I didn't. It wasn't a secret. I never made it a secret.
Y'all tried to. Well, Trevor did. I don't know.
I never did. I mean, I went in there never trying to hide that because that came out in RBB a year ago.
I tried to hide the Jordan thing, but Amber released that.
But I didn't think. I mean, I kind of thought it was a known thing, so I didn't know that you were trying to hide it until after you told me, and I was like, well, shit, I already told people, but I wasn't gonna. Because you didn't. I mean, you didn't. I didn't know that you were gonna do that. You never told me that.
I know.
I thought it was dumb because I was like, you just don't. I don't know. It'll just come out. It just would have been dumb because if you would have stabbed me in the back or something, I would have released it then. It's just better to come out with those kind of things.
I'll tweet out a link to that first episode once I find it.
No, don't. Why? This is stupid.
That's funny though.
That was season 15, 16.
No. That was BB Can.
I think it was
2.
season
It was.
16.
Was it? It might have been. It might have been. You're
No,
right.
because we started this. Okay, so we started it for BB 16. Is when you finally convinced me to do it. So
It wasn't really my thing.
Frankie.
Frankie. Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna end the live broadcast. Thank you guys for a great season. Very entertaining for the most part.
It was boring as shit.
Right?
Kinda was.
Loved the season. Great job.
Jake, you were literally barely in the season.